So I just found this chair by ZaraHome and I thought it can be a really good 3D modeling exercise. It's intermediate, let's call it. It's easy to be honest, but maybe it will help some of you to get started with 3D modeling. So I thought, why not? Why not model it? So as you can see right here, I have set up my reference. You can find all the necessary files in the description of this video. And right here, as you can see, it's an outline, let's call it. And basically it's just box right here. Let's say that this is the one. And I took the dimensions from here. And I said that the height is 80 centimeters, the width is 52, and the depth is 53. And I took that and just applied a lattice modifier. Got the radius to 0.5 and I created the outline. This will help us because we only have this left side, we don't have a front, so it can be a really good reference on how to model everything. So this is why I created it. And let's start. So right here on the left view we can start to actually model. Now the best way to start here is by starting on this part, and also make sure to have this image open, because as you can see here we got geometry that goes from here to here and then changes on this path. So I will start with this. Now you could start with a plane, but actually it's easier if you just take a line, and I will place the line right here on the end here and all the way up, just like that. And I will turn on the render in viewport, press Alt and X to make this transparent so you can see. I will select the vertex and I will fillet this somewhere around here. Alright, and then I can go and apply an edit poly on top of it, and I will place it right over my chair, the leg of the chair. Something like that. I will grab both of these, scale them on the same height. Here we go, and here we go. Let's do the same thing here. Here it's fine. I will go on the top view and I will delete its thickness, resulting to me only keeping this plane. Now we can also go right here, select these edges and connect them, because we want to create a geometry that's pretty much the same density, that has the same density pretty much everywhere. So that's what we are doing right here. And yeah, I will take this, position it right here on the end of my wire box, and I will place a cell modifier. Now 2.4, maybe 2.5, maybe that's too much. No, it's alright, let's keep it that way. Alright, and make sure to have the auto smooth edge turned on, and then I will apply an edit poly on top of it. And the reason I did that is because if I go right here, you can see right here on the reference photo that we need to figure out where this ends because we don't have the front image. So to do this, I will just select this part right here on the top viewport. I will only keep the inside, and I will hold down Shift, and I will detach this. Now this is a separate geometry. Right here on the pivot, affect pivot only, center to object. Alright. And then I can just go right here. I will flip this, and I will select the edge, and I will drag this all the way up here. Let's get this to be on the same spot, just like that. We can also scale this down a bit. Now around here, actually, not all the way up here, because this is a different geometry. And you can tell that a different geometry by taking a look on this image. Actually, here is not obvious, but right here you have a different geometry and this is a different one. So that's how we are going to make it. Alright, and yeah, here we go. And maybe now we can just hold down Shift and drag this, just like that, but make sure to detach it. Detach, alright. Again, take the pivot to be right here on the center. Hold down Shift, oops, hold down Shift and drag. We'll bring this right here on the end, exactly like that. And you can also rotate this a bit. And now you can just copy actually the cell modifier from here and apply it here and here, just like that. And now we can actually, if we delete the edit poly right now and we go before the cell modifier, you can take this and drag this all the way up here. Make sure these two are on the same spot, just like that. Alright, and I will obviously detach this once again. Here we go. And here we can now paste the cell modifier once again, just like that. And I will apply an edit poly over it. I will take a swift loop. If you can't find this, it's because this is turned off, so make sure to turn this on. Extrude. Somewhere around here. We can actually push this a little bit further because these are not actually exactly on the same spot. You can see it here. Alright, let's move it a bit. Come on. about here, must be fine. I will take this edge, place it right there. Alright. Okay. And yeah, now let's create the seat. So basically, I will apply an edit poly on top of that, and I will extrude this all the way up. And then I will of course use a symmetry modifier. I want just to recreate the leg. Drop down menu, mirror. Somewhere around here, I think. Make sure to take the threshold on the minimum amount. And right click, collapse all, yes. Alright. I will get rid of all the extra, come on, for the extra edges right here. I don't need them. And I will create some extra edges on this part, because I want to create this curvature the chair has. Pull down control, select everything, just like that. I will select only this part, and I will apply an FFD 4x4 modifier. And if I go on the back view right here, I will grab this and just push this inwards, just like that. I think here is enough. I won't collapse it, I will just apply an poly because I might need this modifier later. Alright. Yeah, we're good. And let's do the same thing also here. So, what can we do about this? Well, first of all, we will apply an edit poly, right? And then we will get rid of all the extra edges here. Control and backspace. And I will once again extrude this, I guess. Or do I want this to be different geometry from this? I think that's the correct thing to do, right? So I will select everything except this, and I will detach it, and I will isolate this, and of course make sure to cap it right here. Let's expand this menu so it's easier for us to work around. Cap and isolate, like this, isolate and cap and isolate. Alright. And now I can just select this all the way up here, and I will apply once again a symmetry modifier. Do I keep the symmetry here? No, I didn't. It's okay. Symmetry, set. Maybe you can also use the here we go. Threshold 001, edit poly, connect, we need 15. That's what I think. Alright, select those, and then we can copy this. I think, I'm not sure to be honest. Right here, and let's apply the same modifier. Yeah, it worked, and we have the same exactly result. Right here you can see we have a little bit of an issue, but that's alright, because we can just apply smooth, maybe. Yeah. That will help us get this on the right point. And also now let's take this part, extrude this, and I will just apply symmetry. Here we go, set axis, top view so we can see better what's going on. Right here, connect, pin, yep. And paste the FFD modifier. Oh, actually, yeah. This might not be the best way to do this, because as you can see here, it only do the front. So I will delete this and I will create a new FFD modifier right here, and we go on the back right here. We can mimic it. It won't be perfect, but it's alright. Right here, we will later apply a chamfers and this will fix everything, so no worries. Poly. Alright. And once again here, let's just select all of these and apply the FFD modifier, which can be really useful, like really useful, not even kidding. Bring this down all the way up here. Let's make sure everything else is right. It looks like it is. Line it poly. Alright, here we go. Let's see the references. Alright. And now I think it's the time before we create this back right here to proceed with the chamfers. So let's take a look. Now what you want to do with the chamfers is that you want to make sure that your topology remains correct. So what we will do is that we need this front right here to be chamfered. Maybe 4. Yeah, I think 4 is fine. Make sure to turn on the smooth chamfers only. Press yes. Let's do the same thing on the back here. Double click, chamfer, 4. Maybe less on the back, I'm not sure. Smooth chamfers only, and you might also want to do this thing right here. Here we go. All right. So yeah, as I said, you need to make sure that the topology is right. And why I say that is because if I go and apply a chamfer all over this, like something like that, let's say 0.12, right? And I go and set this on 3. Right here we got an N-gun, so of course we need to fix this. We can't leave it like that. First of all, I will select smooth chamfers only. I will make sure that we don't have any extra problems, and it looks like we got a problem here. Not sure how this happened, but we can fix this, no big deal. How did this happen? What? Alright. Yeah, let's fix the topology. Right here we get the chamfer. I will apply an edit poly, swift loop. I will place a swift loop right here and one right here. And I did this because right now I can go right here on the cat. I will turn the snap on, select this, and I will connect those together. And just like that, we got rid of the N-gun. Now, of course, we need to do this on the other side. You can just mirror it if you like, but it's not a big deal, so I will just do it manually. Alright, now let's fix this. I think the problem is the FFT modifier here. Yeah, it is. I am trying to figure out what's wrong, and I think I found it. I think that no, right here right, we must deselect those, and if we deselect those we can still push this downwards. Just like that. be a bit further here. And everything must be fine. And it is. Alright. And on this we can just go and apply the chamfer we applied on this, so everything has the same chamfer. I'm trying to figure out if we got any shading artifacts. Doesn't look like we have any artifacts, but I want to make sure. Maybe we can also chamfer this. Will this add to the general design? Let's call it. Yeah, I think we need that. So I will create this like 0.55. Same thing on the other side, right here. Yep. Select those. Chamfer 0.55 and 5. Smooth chamfers only. Now, why does it keep doing this? Yeah. We will just apply an FFD modifier later. So let's leave it for now. Because it annoyed me. 0.55. 5. Alright. And then just copy this chamfer right here and paste it right here. Alright. Big part of the chair is already done. Yeah, let's fix this. And we will fix this by taking an poly right here. We'll select all of this. And I will apply once again an FFD modifier 4x4. Roll points, and I will just take those in the front, or actually I will take these two. And I will force them up. Just like that. And then just apply an edit poly and hopefully it will remain where it must remain this time. Hopefully. Alright, and yeah, let's also do this one. Paste chamfer right here. Looks nice, but before the chamfer, I forgot. If you take a look right here, where is it? Right here, you can see that this part is more beveled. So I will chamfer this. Chamfers only, and then I will apply the chamfer. And about this topology, you know what to do at this point. We will just use the cut tool, and we will connect those. You could, I suppose, do something like that. Let me show you. You could just go right here. Create something like that. And then connect this. And that actually would be a better topology. Now this chair is pretty low poly, as you can see, but it will have such a nice quality. Isolate this. Here we go. All right, and isolate. And for the last part, we will create this. How is this called? The where your back is supposed to rest. All right. So let's see that. Now let's finish the chair, at least regarding the modeling part. On the left viewport, I will select this, and I will select everything until where the chair is supposed to end. Sorry, right here. Top view. Select. And here we are, and I will extrude this until here, and I will use a symmetry modifier on it. Here is the symmetry, Z, threshold to 001, mirror, I think up until here is kind of fine. I think a little bit further, like here. All right, need poly on it. We also need to apply this right here. So I will click on the mirror. I will click on create copy, back pivot, standard to object, and bring it over here. We can actually extend this a little bit. Here we go. All right, and let's maximize this. We will of course create some extra edges. Let's go for 15. All right, and before we actually create this bending the chair is supposed to have, I need to select this part right here, the top, and chamfer it actually right here. Or maybe something like that. And I will go and select everything up until here, and I will go for the FFD 4x4, select control points, select everything, and while I'm on the left view, I will slightly get this right here. I will deselect the upper part. I will continue with this here, slightly up. Also, let's select this. Now let's select everything and push it a little bit further. Not that much, but enough to make it visible. Right here. And maybe get this a little bit up and here. I think right here we are fine. All right. And of course, we need to apply a chamfer. So copy this chamfer and paste it right here. And we need to fix the topology, of course. But to fix this, let me think how we can fix this. Yeah, just take a swift loop right here, one here and one there. No big problem. Take the cut tool, turn on the snap, create some cuts right here, and this, connect this to this. That's pretty decent topology. It could be better if we used a mesh smooth or a turbo smooth, or something like that, but I would like to keep the chair low poly, as low poly as possible, so this is the method we go for. Let's isolate this so we can see. And after we connect everything, we made a mistake right here. We need to connect these two together. And yeah, after we connect everything, we need to start colliding everything together, attaching everything together, and then we will go on for the unwrapping. What actually is this? Can anyone tell me? Control and backspace to remove it. Yep. So here we go. Alright. Let's make sure everything is alright. It is. And isolate. I will also add some extra edges. These extra edges are gonna help us with the unwrapping later, so don't be afraid of edges. Maybe even more. Go for 15. Alright, let's go here. Ring, connect. About 1 or 2. Let's go for 2. Alright. And also select those and connect them. Go for 15. Right here. Maybe 2 more here. And finally a few more right here. Connect. Here we go. 20. Connect. 20. All right. Of course, save your file. And also what I like to do is, first of all, get rid of this. And I like to select all of it and keep a copy right here. I will group it and I will hide it in case I need it later. And now it's time to attach everything together. Now take a look on that. If you take a look right here, you can see some weird shading artifacts. So how do we get rid of those? It's simple, just select it, go right here, apply something is called smooth modifier. It did fix a few things, but if you turn also on the auto smooth, everything is fine, and then just apply an edit, poly, and you are there. Same thing with this geometry right here. I think something's going on with this. Like, how does this keep happening? Whatever. Let's just apply another FFT modifier, for God's sake, and maybe just push this a little bit. Not the right thing to do, but yeah, just create another problem right here. So what I will do instead is that I'm going to turn on the ignore backfacing. I will select a few edges right here. I will turn on the soft selection. Maybe expand it a little bit. And here we go, that's better. Alright. Now for this part down here, you can leave it that way if you like, but let's just fix it a bit. I mean, no one will see this, sorry, but let's just fix it. Right. And yeah. It pins down. Alright. And yeah, let's just apply a smooth right here. Where is it? Here is the smooth, auto smooth. Copy it, paste it, and I think we are fine, right? If I'm not wrong. Yep. Right. Everything looks great. So I think, yeah, we're done. All right. So now it is time to get everything together.